You didn't hear what I said.
No, but I saw your eye. I made eye contact. You did. I just saw your eyes.
I was asking if I should record that. Put your real name back on there.
Preferably not.
Retired Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Vincent received a Purple Heart during his deployment to Iraq in 2004. In 2018, after almost 2 decades as an Army officer, he had been
Okay. I'll put this out.
All right, you ready? So yeah, I wanted to get back on here so we can discuss what's happened in the last few days. Yeah, I had you check up that town hall debate. How's my video? Is it okay, or is it pretty jerky?
Good. How my video, audio? Okay.
Fine. Yeah, they're good.
You're good. Yeah.
So yeah, we had this town hall debates. I don't know. It probably wasn't anything too surprising in there. Savannah Guthrie was a little combative, but I guess I don't know. I see both sides of that. I know the right saying that she was like debating Trump, and that's not what she's supposed to be doing. But
yeah, you could tell she was like in her green room beforehand, like getting pumped up, like gonna take his ass on, gonna tell him to his face. She was probably just hyping herself back in the green room beforehand.
I know, but they're supposed to be journalists. They're supposed to be impartial.
Yeah, she probably, yeah, I agree. She probably was partial.
And it's hardly impartial. You can't tell me that the media doesn't treat Trump differently than they do Democrats.
Yeah,
they most definitely do.
I agree with you that they're treated differently. Not on a separate topic, not about your question. All this nonsense about getting censored due to just because they're conservative. It's like, no, bro, you're censored because you just spread misinformation. It's like people are complaining. I think that's to deal with the New York Post story. Well, we can definitely talk about that. They're verifying. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's what Twitter's argument was. Jack Dorsey. I think he then came out and said, like, he didn't think his decision was great or something. That's a whole discussion on its own. Is the whole censorship of that, because I don't know if they said that they were validating whether or not it's true, like the accuracy of it, but I don't know.
What about Jack Dorsey? I didn't hear what he said.
I'll look up the exact quote. I heard he said that the response wasn't great, that their response to removing the spread of that article. And because I don't know, they stopped the spread of it, you know that? And then
I did know that. I didn't know. It sounds like he's backtracking and said it was wrong, and it was wrong. They shouldn't be blocking anything, I don't think. I'm totally against censorship.
Yeah.
Especially when they're trying to, affect the outcome of an election. I mean, so yeah, that just the point that whenever conservatives say that the media is all liberal and it's all slanted, I mean, well, here's your proof, front and center,
Sure. Yeah. That's what I was referring to. He sent out a tweet that our communication around our actions on the New York Post article was not great, and blocking URL sharing via tweet or DM has zero context as to. Sorry, I'm looking.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem so much with some Trump stuff on COVID where he's sharing questionable information or questionable tweets on stuff like that, and they say this tweet is blah 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 or is questionable, and they have a disclaimer. I don't have a problem with that, but straight blocking stuff is not cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So back to the case in point, back to this Hunter Biden Burisma articles. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely questionable where the source of it came from, but that doesn't negate the fact that it might be true, or probably is true, actually. I mean, Biden's son there's no doubt that he's he's a swamp creature, right? I mean, he's fucking shady as shit, you know? I heard him about years ago about him getting kicked out of the Navy for cocaine usage. Not that that's directly related, but I mean, this guy's got a long trail of, you know, shady behavior. And he did get rich off of Ukrainian gas money. I mean, he is trading on his family name. The question is, you know, how much of that, you know, damages by Joe Biden directly? I mean, is he responsible for the, you know, decision making of his son? Not directly, but I mean, if he's meeting with these officials because his son told him to, and he's like, you know, I don't know what the word is, but he's like, I don't know, placating that or something. I mean, that's definitely not cool, you know. But or if he tried to enrich his son directly, that's even worse. But I don't know. I don't know if it's going to affect voters too much. Nobody's listening.
Yeah, who's to say? Yeah, I don't know. People don't talk about it as much. No one's talking about the media, like voters, as opposed to just hypothetically, as anything would happen to Trump, or like thinking back on shit that did happen to Trump. Like it's stuff that isn't talked about as much. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not that I don't think it's, yeah, Trump's definitely not, they're not innocent. They do the same shit. I mean, I was hearing about like what on Trump's taxes, like he hired Ivanka's PR firm and he like paid her $700,000. Really?
But,
Yeah.
yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Also, at this time last year, I mean, we're so close, but I don't know. I just always think back to last year. It's like this is pretty much when the whole Access Hollywood tape dropped of him like talking real dirty about ladies. Like only like 3 weeks or less than 4 weeks of the election. So I don't know. I guess my point is like maybe like voters don't change their favorability or whatever. Like maybe it doesn't hurt Biden too much. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean that didn't affect him at all, really. So I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. The other thing I think it could do is, you know, it's not going to affect Trump, but I mean, it might dampen the already very low enthusiasm people have for Joe Biden. If there's people that are, yeah, I don't know. How much of an effect? I don't know. Probably minimal, but then again, you only need minimal effect, you know, to change things.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the polls again. I don't know if you've looked at those at all last night or recently, but I mean, it is tightening, like I thought it would. It's like Biden's down a couple points in some of the battleground states, and you know he had a big lead. So you know, as opposed to like 8 points, it's now 6.
Yeah.
So let me pull them up right here, right now. Oh, I also saw mention something to you. I saw a couple guys. You know, Trump's always been talking about voter fraud. I tend to think he's full of shit, but there have been stories I've seen lately about mail carriers have been getting arrested for dumping mail and dumping ballots.
Mm-hmm.
But you would think that if you're dumping ballots, that would probably hurt the Democrats more than the Republicans, because if more people are, you know, voting by mail, they're saying it's the Democrats. So if you're dumping mail, you think that'd be not good for the Democrats. That wouldn't be something the Republicans would mind, but
Yeah. Who knows? Trump always has his own ballot that has his name on them. So
right, yeah. Well, one of them was in PA. I could send you the link that says 2 Pittsburgh area postal workers arrested for throwing away mail. I mean, that could be unrelated. I mean, I think there's plenty of mail carriers that throw mail away because they don't want to deliver it. But still,
yeah, who knows? Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. No evidence of widespread voter fraud. I do know that.
it doesn't take much, though. You know, 1 or 2 stories.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the last Pennsylvania, the average spread is Biden's down to 5.6 points ahead. I saw in Iowa it's neck and neck, tied at 47. North Carolina's close, 2.7 for Biden.
Trump will probably win North Carolina. He campaigns a lot there. The whole family does. A lot of Trump supporters over there. I don't know. They'll probably show out on election day.
Yeah, but I know Biden won it twice, didn't he? I mean, not Biden, Obama.
Really?
That was different, though, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of Obama, though, that just kind of hammers the point home. It's just like, that's how I kind of know, like, I don't believe these polls because in 2008, I mean, the historic enthusiasm for Obama. And the polls at like this time didn't even have Obama with the lead that Biden does now. And like, are you thinking that people are as enthusiastic about Biden as they were about Obama in 08? I mean, it's not even close.
Yeah, no chance. Yeah, he's definitely, yeah, no chance. Like, not at all. He's just like a who cares candidate. I don't know.
Right.
People were super behind, like really backing Obama. Yeah. Yeah, it's close. Damn, the polls, man. Real close. He's got to win Pennsylvania. He said last night he wouldn't ban fracking. I do know he definitely, I mean, he's on tape time after time saying that he would ban fracking. Yeah.
Biden, right?
Yeah, fine, yeah.
I'm just looking at Florida. Florida has gotten tighter now, too. There's actually, they have Real Clear Politics has 9 polls up here now, and Trump is now leading in 2 of the 9. One's a tie. So 6 have Biden ahead, and he's only ahead by an average of probably 2.5 points. So getting a little tighter. Colin's getting worried.
A little bit. Yeah, I'm just anxious. Yeah,
Holy shit.
shit needs to get behind us.
Yeah, I'll ping this to you. You might want to see this.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm curious. That's why I wanted to talk, because I wanted to see if there's going to be any traction on those articles, and it's probably too early for that yet. But I knew things would tighten up. I mean, Trump has made a lot of ground in Florida, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought both candidates did like decent at the town hall. Town halls were also super lame, bro. 2 different channels and like a town hall just because Trump is a stubborn orange man. Yeah, they could have had a debate and it would have been way cooler.
Yeah, man. I mean, we all suffered. I wanted to see that, so I don't know. They better make it good in the last one. They better not cancel that, too.
Yeah, there's one more next week or 2 weeks, I guess. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. The whole shit about, I don't know. Both moderators trust both candidates, but Savannah Guthrie definitely trusts Trump a lot more.
They're having a relaxing fireside chat there with George Stephanopoulos. I thought they were going to do like a hot rocks massage or something.
Plus, it's kind of obvious because didn't he like donate to Hillary's campaign or work on her campaign or something? And he was just
Stephanopoulos? No, he was a Clinton. He was a Clinton cabinet official. Bill.
Yeah. Oh, Bill, damn, I didn't know. Okay, but anyways, yeah. So
yeah, yes, Colin. Way back in the '90s. Way back then.
Yeah, way back, so long ago, so many years.
All right, man. Well, we got stuff to do, so I'll probably let you go. But let's talk again in a couple days.
Oh, yeah, that's on the goal. We'll definitely be in touch about the events to come with analysis and all that good shit.
Cool. All right. Later.